Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm excited because I finally bought the Huda Beauty Nude Palette. And it was kind of pricey, so that's why I was a little hesitant. But I just did it and I bought it anyway. So this is the palette. Wait, let me cover it. Look at how pretty these colors are. I actually decided to get it because of the colors. I'm so used to getting like warm colors and all that stuff. There's like all these mattes and there's like these, they look textured. So there's these three, I think these and this one. They look more like a textured sort of like glitter, but I'm gonna swatch it. It feels like a regular eyeshadow, like a regular shimmery eyeshadow, and that's that. Let me swatch. I'm gonna swatch this one too. Let me see. Put that there. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I'm gonna swatch the other ones too. This is called Daydream. So those swatches were pretty good. And the last swatch I'm gonna swatch is Charmed. It's right here. So on camera, it does look a little bit more like less pigmented than in person. So I kind of like it better in person. I'm not gonna swatch all of them, but I'm gonna just do an eye look and hopefully use as much as I can. I already did the rest of my face and I did my eyebrows and I cleaned them up, but I usually clean them up and I use my concealer as a base. But I decided not to do that because this actually came with a concealer. So it's this color right here. And it feels like your typical regular creamy concealer. I'm just going to add that onto my lid. And it's like a thick concealer. So it doesn't feel too sticky. Like at first, when you first put it on, it does feel sticky. Like if it's like really thick. But when you touch it, it doesn't feel as like, doesn't feel like a wet, heavy concealer. It does feel like a little tacky, but just enough for the shadows. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and start with my look. And she has a pretty good sized mirror on here, so I'm just going to use that mirror instead of mine. Sorry, so we have the cream concealer on. And for my transition shade, I'm going to grab Teddy. And that's this color. It's a lot of, I dipped my brush in there like twice and there was a lot of kickback, like a lot of the powder. That doesn't really bother me, but I feel as though eyeshadows that do that don't last as long. Like MAC, like I had my MAC shadow for like ever and I still have some and they don't even have that much kickback. But when I use eyeshadows that have a lot of kickback, they don't last as long. So I'm just going to tap that off and then start with my crease. I think I'm going to do a halo eye. So this color looks more brown in the, it's like a pinkish brown. But it looks more pink on my eye. So that blended out pretty good. Even for me not setting that concealer that it came with. I don't really know if there was like instructions or anything, but no, it doesn't really say what to do with the concealer. So I'm glad I didn't really set it. That way I could see how it works without setting and see the pigmentation a little bit more. And for the as far as the brush, I'm using the Morphe 514. I really do like this color. It's like not too of a, It's not too pink. It's like right in the middle of like a transition and like a pink color. The next color I'm going to take is called Raw. So it's this one right here. And I'm going to take that with a Morphe 507. I'm going to add this in my inner corner and in my outer corner. So these colors are blending out pretty good. Just remember to always tap out your eyeshadow. Well, tap your brush, especially if you already did your skin already. Like I did. I did that on purpose because I wanted to see if there was going to be any fallout. But so far, there's not. I'm tapping it off as I go. So there shouldn't be any. Then I want to bring that into the crease. So once I do that, I like going in with that same transition color I used, the Teddy. And I'm taking a Morphe 433 and I'm just going to blend out those edges. So far the colors are blending in good with each other. Sometimes colors don't look right. Don't blend right with each other, but this one's doing pretty good. I'm just going to add some more of that color called Raw. Then I'm going in with the Morphe 431 and that color Raw, and I'm going to do that same thing I did on the top on the bottom. And when you go in on your lower lash line, you just want to make sure you connect this corner so everything could look even. I'm going to take Love Bite. That's the dark purple in the palette. And I'm just going to add that right in here. So that color Love Bite is not coming out as dark as I want it, but it still added a little bit more depth in there. And I'm just going to add that just on the inner corner and the outer corner of the look. And I'm just going to blend the edges with a 433 brush. I'm going to just use one of the shimmer shadows on my lid first, on my center of the lid, and then go in and see how the glitter looks on top of that. So I'm going to take the color Crave. This one. See, now that's pretty. It's like nice and bright and shimmery. And there is like little chunks of fallout that are falling off. I want to see how these colors look when the brush is a little wet. I usually do that when I have, oh crap. Now the glitter is sticking to me. You know what? I'm going to add some powder for the fallout for the glitter eyeshadows, just in case. But yeah, I'm going to wet my brush first with some water and then see how that looks with the brush that's a little damp. Yeah, so that one came out a little bit better. But I actually like any shimmer eyeshadow damp with a damp brush better than the shadow by itself. Can't really go right in here with my finger. I'm gonna dampen this Morphe 508 brush and add that same shadow on the bottom. I'm gonna go back in with that Love Bite onto the lower lash line. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the color Daydream with that Morphe 508 and I wet it a little bit. So I'm going to take this one right here and I'm going to add that in my inner corner. So I'm just going to go back in with the color Crave and add that on top since that one's a little bit brighter. Alright, so I'm going to add just a little bit of glitter onto the center. I'm just going to add that with my finger and see how that sticks. I'm going to use the glitter Infatuated, and that's this one. So that didn't really do anything. But the glitters do work when you use it with a glitter base. I thought I was just going to try and get away with that, but it didn't. So let me wipe this off. So far I really do like the way this is coming out. I'm not gonna add any eyeliner on, so I'm just gonna go and put some eyelashes on and some eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I already did my lashes and I added some liner and I did my lips. So overall I do really like the palette. I mean, I don't think it was $65. I don't think any palette it's worth $65. For me, that's pushing it, but I still wanted to try it out and test it out. So if you do the math, so there's 3, 6, and 6, 12. There's 18 palettes in here. Well, minus the concealer, so 17. So if you take the $65 and divide that into 17, you're basically paying $3 and some change for each shadow. So I guess it's not too bad, but if you don't have anything in your collection that looks like this color scheme, I think it is worth it if you wanted to try it, but it is a little bit pricey. So, but I do really like the metallic, because I first liked the fact that it looked like it was textured, but once you like swatched it and stuff, you could tell that it's a metallic finish. And as far as the glitters, they work like any other glitter. I thought I was gonna get away with just like putting it on, but it actually worked better with the glitter glue than with like a door line. But of course, glitter glue is for glitter, so you could use the glitter with the glitter, any glitter glue. I wish they had a darker color, so either black or maybe like a really almost like a purpley black. That would go perfect with this palette because of the whole color scheme. But yeah, other than that, I do like the way this eye look came out. It's not your normal warm tone color, so that's a change. But yeah, I think this eye look really is really cute. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I see you on my next video.